What's up, guys? MC Stu here, and today we're going to talk about some different options for getting into a new ship. Maybe you've just started the game, picked up a starter pack, went with one of the cheapest ones to check it out and see if you liked it, and you're finding that now you would like something maybe a little bigger or something that has a little bit more capability. Star Citizen has some nice options available to you so that you can upgrade or exchange your current ships for new ones, and I'm going to go through those options with you here in this video. This is a great way if you're not trying to dump tons and tons of money. I know most people don't have tons of money. If you do, hey, go for it. More power to you. But if you're looking to do this on a budget or save some money by trading in one of your existing ships or your only existing ship for something a little bit better. Like I said, Star Citizen has some great options for doing that. It's one of the things I really like about this game and the model that they have. So in other games that I play, if I purchase a ship and I get tired of it, or I find that I didn't like it, or it just gets outdated, I'm stuck with that, and I have to go and purchase a whole new ship. So the first option that we're going to look at is called upgrading. And so to do that, if you come to the Robert Space Industries website and make sure you're logged in by clicking on account and logging in, I'm already logged in. And if you go to the pledge store, you will see an option here that says ship upgrades. So what this does is this allows you to take any of your existing ships and apply the value of that ship one for one. If you're in the US, I know that there's some other countries where you might have VAT tax or some things like that, so there may be some additional costs or loss of value because of that. But at least in the US, it's one for one. So let's just do a quick example. I'm not going to go fully through with this because I'm not sure what I want to upgrade to. I will be upgrading the MPUV, which was one of the free ships that we got for referrals. Or if you're a new player that has just signed up, or there's still time to get it. Actually, if you sign up and you buy one of the starter packs, you will get this ship for free delivered to you on the 10th. And I'll put some information down in the description for you if you want to take advantage of that. So this ship is one that I got for free. Again, one that you can get for free as well when you buy a game package and use the referral code. And this ship you can use for upgrade. And so let's say you have this ship, you have your starter ship, or you're using your starter ship for this. We'll use this example here. This has a value of $35, and if I wanted to upgrade to the Aurora LN, I would click that. That's a $40 ship, and I would have to pay the difference of $5 in order to get into that ship. So if we maybe look at something a little more exciting, like maybe going to, I don't know, the Avenger Titan, which is here, it's $55. You could upgrade this free ship that you got that has the $35 value and get yourself the Avenger Titan for the difference of the $20. And you can do this with any of your ships. The main thing to keep in mind is it won't let you downgrade, let's put it that way, right? So if I take, I don't know, one of my more expensive ships here, and I want to trade that in or upgrade it, there's only one ship that's currently being sold that I can upgrade to. Now, if this was during a ship sale where more ships are available, those other ships that are more expensive than this one would be available to me to upgrade to. As of right now, the shop only has this particular ship in it that costs more than this Hercules. So you can only upgrade to higher value ships. But this is a really nice option if you picked up, say, the Aurora starter pack and you wanted just to upgrade to the Titan. I believe that's somewhere around like 10 or 15 bucks just to upgrade the ship itself within that starter pack to the Titan. Now, if you are upgrading the ship from your starter pack, it's only going to give you the value of the ship itself. You have to remember that starter pack has some value in it that is the actual game access part of it. So if you picked up, say, one of the new ship starter packs, like the, let's see here, let's just take a look, the Cutter. We'll take a look at that for $51, and it's on sale. So if you picked it up for sale for $51, you're only going to get a portion of this, because a portion of this amount is for the ship. The other portion is for the game pack. So just bear that in mind if you are upgrading or looking to upgrade the ship that was included in the game pack. If you had just purchased a ship straight up, not a part of the game pack, for say $325, you would be able to upgrade this ship and get the full value of the $325 from this page here. So that is the first option for upgrading to a more expensive ship. The other option that is available to us is what they call melting your ship. I like to call it trading it in. But essentially what you would do here, if you go to your account tab and we take a look at the hangar, and I'm just going to sort this by just standalone ships to make this easy. If you have purchased a ship, you can just trade it in for store credit. And so how you would do that is you would click on the arrow, click the exchange button, agree to these couple terms, put in your password, and if I were to go through with this, I would have $195 in store credit. If I had done that and I went up to the account tab, I would see listed here under store, I only have $4.50 in there right now, but if I had traded that ship in, I would have that additional $195. Now, let's say I went ahead and did that. Let's forget about this change that's already in there. So $195, if I had traded that in, that would be showing here, and I could go over to the pledge store and I could purchase any ship that I want to, either more or less than that store credit. Let's I don't know, let's pick something that's more, right? So here's one. This is War Bond. So this is a good point. If it's War Bond, that means it can only be purchased with real money, not with store credit. So we should find this ship again here under the standard price that you can trade in under. So you get a discount if you're putting new money into the game. So let's just go ahead and add this to the cart just so we can see what this looks like. So if we go to checkout, and we're at this screen here. If you see on the right side, it says store credit. So we can add store credit. Now, I only have $4 available to me, but if I had traded in that other ship, I would have more. I would apply that to it, and then it would charge me basically the difference. So basically, I would be able to get the ship for like $55. When you use at least in the US, if you use the store credit, the taxes all go away as well. So let's just say I had $250 of store credit, which is what this ship costs, and I type that and put that in here. This tax would disappear, and I would have a zero balance buying it all with store credit. So that's another way that you can go and trade in. You just have to exchange your ship from your hangar and then pick another ship. If that ship that you pick is under the amount, then obviously you wouldn't pay any extra money out of pocket. So there's in some cases, like if a couple new ships came out that I really wanted, I might go ahead and melt down, say this one here, which this one would get me $400, and maybe I would buy a ship or two with that to check out and try. And so it's a nice way to be able to trade in your ship. So if you want to trade down, since you can't do that with the upgrade, I could exchange this ship and I would get $400 in store credit. I could come over to the shop and I could buy, I don't know, 10 of these little go-karts and a hover bike and a Pisces, right? So I could purchase things that were of lesser value than the ship when you go through that route of melting it down or trading it in. So that gives you another option to be able to kind of move around the money that you've put into the game. So I've put a total, not including subs and things like that, of about $600 or $700 over 4 or 5 years. Which sounds like a lot, but with a lot of, especially free-to-play games, I've put a lot more money in to a lot of those. So I don't feel too bad about that. I've had a lot of fun. And the nice thing is with that amount, if I melt down all of my ships, I could go through and just pick a whole bunch of different ships, new ones that came out, and try out different things and then go and trade those in and, maybe get one back that I wanted from before. So it's a real nice feature that they have 2 features in here. One last thing to talk about is that if you, let's say this isn't normally available. So there's ships that will go on sale during the Ship Showdown or the IAEA, is it? There's 2 different events, Fleet Week, I can't remember. 2 different events during the year with some other little drop-in ones where they will offer ships in the store that aren't normally available, okay? And so what I'll normally do when those events come up is I'll melt all of my ships down and I'll buy a couple of those ones that aren't normally available, keep them for the 24 hours. So you have to wait 24 hours before you can trade a ship back in. And what happens is let's say I went ahead and exchanged this ship here. That ends up going into my buybacks. So if we look in my buybacks here, you're going to see ships that are here that are not currently available for sale. And that's because I purchased when they were on sale with store credit. And then the next day I traded them in. and purchased a few more that weren't normally available. And so anytime during the year, I can come back to this list. Let's say I wanted the 600i. I could trade in a bunch of my ships, click on buyback, and I could purchase this ship from my buyback list, even though it's not currently available in store. Now, if you want to do this with store credit, you can do that, but it does limit you to one buyback per quarter with store credit. So 4 times a year you can do that. Otherwise, you would have to spend real money in order to buy that. So you can buy any of these ships back anytime that you want to out of that. But if you do not want to use real money, it's basically 4 times a year, once per quarter. You can do that. So it's not really an upgrade list, but it kind of plays over into what we're discussing here. So anytime you melt something down, let's say it was a rare ship, and you melt it down, you're like, crap, I really wish I would have kept that ship. It will be in this list, and you can come and reclaim it as long as you either have the store credit or the actual IRL funds to purchase it back. So anything that you've purchased in the past, if you melt it, it is safe. It'll be in your buyback list, and you can get it back anytime. Something to clarify, if you melt down or trade in a ship that has been upgraded, that upgraded version of the package will not go into your buybacks with the upgrade. And I'll give you an example here. So I had a Mustang Alpha starter pack, and I had upgraded this to one of the mining ships. And I ended up deciding I didn't want that anymore, and I went ahead and traded it in. So the buyback for it, though, is the original game pack. It does not include the upgrade. So if you were to say take, I don't know, one of your ships and upgrade it to, say, a ship that's not normally on sale during one of the events, so you have now that ship, it's been upgraded from whatever ship it is. So in this case, the Mustang Alpha, let's say I upgraded it to that 600i from the example earlier, and that's the only time I'd ever own the 600i is through the upgrade, and I melt down that upgraded package. In the buybacks, you will get your store credit, but in the buybacks, you will only have the original ship or the original package. I would not have the 600i here. So just know that if you are going to melt down a ship that is from an upgrade, so you've upgraded it, maybe your starter pack to whatever it is, and then you want to melt that down, you will not be able to then reclaim the upgraded version of that. You will get you'll get your credit back, but for the reclaim or buyback, it'll only be that original package. So just bear that in mind when you are trading things in. If it is an upgrade, just know that will not, you won't be able to buy that back directly. If you upgraded to a ship that's normally available, then whatever, you can just rebuy that in the store. But if it was something that was special that you upgraded to that's not normally available, you would not be able to repurchase that again until it became available again in the store for you to get. And so for the last couple years, I've done this. Naturally, Hankin is the one that showed me how to do this. I'll put his link down in the description. He's an awesome live streamer, does a lot of Star Citizen stuff, and he's one of the guys that kind of guided me when I first got into the game. But he showed me how to do this, and I mean, if you look through this list, I mean, I probably have, almost 50 different ships listed in here, and tons of them are not things that are available normally to purchase at any time. But if I have a buyback token available to me, then I can use my store credit if I want to grab one of these. If I need it for some reason, I don't know, maybe the Eclipse got a boost in the last patch or something, and I wanted to grab the Eclipse back, I could trade in a couple of the ships and buy back the Eclipse so I could have access to that basically anytime during the year. All right, guys, so that covers it. So again, there's 2 different options that you can use to either get discounts on getting yourself into a new ship, and that is upgrading an existing ship using the value of that existing ship towards the new one that you want, or you can take existing ships and you can melt them down and trade them in for store credit 1-for-1. If you did buy it on sale, you will get the sale price back. So something to note there. The other thing I guess we should mention as well is the free ship that they have promoed right now. If you sign up for the game now using a referral code, you can upgrade that like we showed in the example, but you cannot melt that ship down. So let me find it and I'll just show you, because it was a promo ship like this here. So here it is. If you click on it, there is no exchange button. So because this was given as a part of the promo, it won't let you melt it down, but you can upgrade the ship. So just know that's available. It's basically a free $35 value to you that you could apply towards another ship if you would like to do that. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, throw them down in the comments. I'll do my best to get to everybody there. Make sure you take advantage of the promo that's going for this particular free ship here. If you sign up for the game before the 10th of next month, and you spend $40, which is what the minimum basically purchase is for a game pack, even on sale. On the 10th, they will start sending these out to the accounts. All you have to do is make sure that when you create an account, you use a referral code when you create your account, and then all you have to do is purchase a game package that's $40 or more. And again, all of them are, I think, $41 on sale is the cheapest one, and you will get yourself the free MPUV delivered to you on the 10th. All right, guys. Well, again, I hope that was helpful. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, have a good one.